What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. You're with Chris, and today I'll be bringing to you my spoiler-free review of The Dream Home by T.M. Logan, published back in Feb. This is his 8th standalone psychological thriller, and let me tell you that this guy is gaining some serious momentum. It's definitely his best one yet in my opinion. So let's start how I always like to, with what the book is about, taken from the cover. Adam and Jess, along with their 3 children, move into a beautiful new home, a rambling Victorian house in a nice neighbourhood right at the top of their price range. Then Adam discovers a door hidden behind a fitted wardrobe concealing a secret room. But like the house, Adam has his secrets too, and soon he will find himself setting in motion a series of events that will place his family in terrible danger. Okay, so it all starts with Adam making this discovery in this hidden room where he finds a group of items including a genuine Rolex watch with an engraving on it. Now this is the real catalyst here, is the small old Motorola clamshell phone that once it's opened and a number is dialed, Pandora's box gets opened, and it leads to events that really threatens the family's lives, and someone wants these items back. Now Adam does have his own secrets, and you think to yourself, Adam, just tear the band-aid off and tell the truth instead of digging yourself into a deeper hole. Your wife is going to find out eventually, so you might as well just come clean. Now, in his quest to get to the bottom of what actually happened in the house, there are quite a few individuals that enter the family's life, making you second guess everything, because Tim makes them look as if they're suspect in what's been going on, and you make assumptions about people that turn out to be wrong, and that's the greatest strength of this book, where he leads you down some paths where you make these assumptions and you couldn't be more wrong. So he throws you a bone and you think you've got the answer, but you actually don't. So you end up second guessing things all the way through the book, and the culprit at the end will just have you reeling, because he handles this really deftly, where he throws some red herrings about, and you think, oh, maybe this person did it, but it's always someone that has always been in the background that is the ultimate culprit. So it was just really, really well done. The writing was tight. Tim doesn't waste a single word here. The pages pretty much turn themselves, if I could borrow that cliche, and you just have to find out what happens in the end, and the climax is very, very thrilling. So, you know, he lives up to his reputation of being the master of the up all night thriller. Not that I was kept up all night, but I was up fairly late, but just had to finish it, and it actually leaves you pretty much breathless towards the end, because you're willing Adam to get out of this situation, and the stakes are raised really, really high, and you're just rooting for him all the way just to get to the bottom of the mystery and save himself and his family. The characters, as usual, were richly drawn, and the mystery at the heart of this book was irresistible to me, because, you know, I've been reading Tim for a long time now, and I know his writing enough that he really finds his element in this style of writing. He writes with a very confident manner. I can tell that he enjoys fooling around with you and putting the twists and turns in the story. I think he gets a lot of enjoyment out of that, which really shines through the book. And all I can say is that it was brilliant. There's not too much more to talk about, because anything else would reveal spoilers, which I don't do here on the channel unless I give you advance warning. But yeah, his next book, I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. Now, if you love standalone psychological thrillers and you haven't picked up Tim Logan, pick him up and read him. He's fantastic. This one was a quick, intense read, and I would challenge you, if you do pick it up, I would challenge you to figure out who the culprit is, because you won't. It keeps you guessing all the way through, and that's the hallmark of a really good thriller writer, who keeps you guessing until the end. And yeah, can't say anything more about the book apart from the fact that it was great. I loved it. I smashed it in a few sittings, because, as I said, the pages pretty much turn themselves, and I just had to find out what happens at the end. It becomes very addictive after a while, and just so glad I picked it up. Now, it was published in February, and I have been a bit distracted with other things, other books, but I'm glad I finally got to this one, because it is one I've been wanting to read for quite some time. So that is it for my spoiler-free review of The Dream Home. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will offer up the best content I can. Offer up any feedback below as always, but until the next video, guys, happy reading.